Meanwhile, the Dade-Kotopon Municipal Assembly to rezone the Kpeshie Lagoon enclave to allow fully furnished buildings within the area to be regularized for property rate collection. The move follows a 3-day demolition exercise carried out by the National Disaster Management Organization, which saw several structures along the Kpeshie Lagoon buffer zone pulled down to reduce the risk of flooding during the rainy season. Nii Anyetei has more in this report.
The National Disaster Management Organization, LaDMA, on Monday began the demolition of unlawfully erected structures along the Kpeshie Lagoon as part of efforts to curb perennial flooding in the capital during the rainy season. Speaking to ChannelOne News, the Municipal Chief Executive for Dade-Kotopon, Alfredos Nii Anyetei, disclosed that none of the demolished structures had permits issued by the Assembly.
The Kpeshie Lagoon enclave, that is a buffer zone actually. So the whole enclave was filled with water. It's an ecological site, and technically, since it is not a place for residential occupation, the Assembly over the years has not granted anybody permit to be there.
So are you trying to say that people occupying those areas do not have land permits?
Exactly so.
He also announced plans by the Assembly to rezone the enclave and regularize fully furnished buildings within the area for effective property rate collection.
And for the Assembly, we had already planned dredging. So I think that at this point that the action has been taken, we have to go back and now regularize the building permits and property rates for all those who have built up structures in that enclave, so that Assembly can now take the revenue from them and then use it to develop the area.
So that's referring to those that are not affected by the demolitions.
Exactly so. So those who have not been affected by the demolition, that means we are going to now regularize their being in that demarcated area. No, that area now will be rezoned and be used for a purpose for residential occupation. So for them, we have to now regularize their being there and then collect their property rates and then building permits from them.
The Municipal Chief Executive further outlined plans to dredge the heavily silted lagoon to ensure the free flow of water and to redevelop the enclave for recreational purposes.
The first thing we are going to do is to collect the debris after the demolition exercise, and then we would proceed to dredging as soon as possible. We want to dredge and take the material away from there, and then we are already engaging some contractors who have showed interest in helping us dredge the place. So we want to dredge, and then after the dredging is done, we would proceed to getting some developers or people to use the place for recreation. That's the plan of the Assembly. Unless maybe somebody brings up any other superior idea for the Kpeshie Lagoon. But that's what we want to do so that to benefit the entire state.